Listen, I need you to realize that God didn't hurt you. I'm telling you this to your face because you need to hear this. Why is my channel just so about this? Why did you, honestly, like, why did you make me this way? Why do you want me to teach the people this stuff? I'm saying teach the people when I don't even know it myself. So I guess I'm trying to record a video telling you guys how to be closer with God when in my daily life I'm struggling to be close to God. So this is why I want to make it a series. I want you guys to grow spiritually by my side. I don't know your religious views, it doesn't matter. He has a purpose for our life, even if we ourselves don't see it right now. We're too small to be able to see the bigger picture. We're too small to see what he's actually doing and where he's actually taking you. Listen to this. This is coming out of Psalm 34, 17 and 18. The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all of their troubles. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Maybe you feel like the world is crashing down on you, and God purposefully did it that way so that you'll get closer to Him. You don't know what He's doing with your life. You don't even know that He's playing Jenga with your life, but you think He's taking all of these things out to watch you fall. To watch you fall. Peep this. But you don't realize that He'll take this out and put this one on top. He'll take this out, put this at the bottom because yes, you need that foundation. Yes, you need to be closer to this person that I took this person from this Jenga and I put him right here in the bottom with you so you can build something with that person. So the struggles of your everyday life are just building you into whoever he needs you to be. What I need you to get is this. We're going to start we're going to start a series called The Journey to Spiritual Fulfillment. Ooh, I like that. Journey, the journey to spiritual. I forgot the other word. The journey to spiritual. No, I wasn't success. What was the other word that I just used, bro? How did I forget this? How did I forget this? Ba, 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 ba. Damn. Damn. How did I forget this, bro? How did I forget this? Journey to spiritual. This is crazy. We were just talking about this, but it doesn't matter. The name of the series doesn't matter. What matters is that you get what you're supposed to get out of it. What matters is that you put in the work each and every single day, and it is so tough. It is so tough to get your relationship with God to the place you want it to be when you're still super close and in the environment that made you sick. I'm open to the possibility that maybe I don't know it all. Maybe, just maybe, I don't know it all. That maybe, just maybe, and this isn't a maybe, this is a definite. God already played all of it out. He already took into consideration my fuck ups. He knows what you're gonna say and what you're gonna do before you even think of doing it. What makes you think that your plan for your life, based on the one thing that you can see, which is whatever you see with your eyes, you can't see anything else, but you think that your idea and your plan based on what you see and what you hear in your environment, you have an idea of where you're going, and you're so sure that it's gonna go like that. You're so sure that it's gonna go like that, but life will teach you that not everything goes according to plan, and sometimes, just sometimes, that was that what was that was what was supposed to happen. And I mean, the baddest thing you can do is have a relationship with God. Because once you start having a relationship with God, trust me, you notice the difference. You start showing up differently. You gain this level of confidence, not only in yourself, but a level of confidence in God that you know He's solid. The thing about God is that He's solid and He don't change up. He doesn't change up. He will not do you dirty like that. Bad things happened? Absolutely. You think, why are all these bad things happening to me? I'm a good person. I'm doing but we don't know why he's doing these things. And we don't need to understand. We just need to accept he is who he is, and he is who he is, and he's gonna do what he's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So having a relationship with God will give you a level of confidence. You'll start showing up differently to your job, to school, especially, bro, and being young. I'm 24 years old. Being young and having a relationship with God almost don't go together. In this generation that we're in, being young and having a relationship with God just don't go together. And it is time. It is time that we put that aside. Because without God, there's nothing. Without God, there's nothing. And it is time that we start putting some respect on his name. It is time we start putting some respect on his name. You know what I'm saying? So having a relationship with God will give you a level of confidence that you've never seen before. It will give you a level of confidence. You see, the enemy doesn't want me to tell this message. The enemy doesn't want you guys to win. The enemy's not even hiding anymore. The enemy's not even hiding anymore. He will make sure you fall, or at least try his damn hardest to make sure you fall. But when you're already at the bottom, and I know rock bottom, and I know some of you guys are in it and are struggling, and trust me, DMs are open. If you want somebody to talk to, I don't care. Talk to me. And sometimes it's better to talk to someone that you're probably never going to see again, and that person will say something, because this has happened to me so many times where I'm just talking to a random ass person, 43-year-old. I was going to say 43-year-old Jeffrey, but just imagine a random 43-year-old. If you didn't know, Jeffrey. Random conversation with a 43-year-old at the bus stop. And for some reason, one of you two just throw something out there that is just kind of deep. Because, I'm at the bus stop. What can we talk about besides the weather? Like small talk. And don't get me started on small talk. I fucking hate small talk. Let's get deep. Pause. Let's get deep. Pause. Let's talk about things that matter. Bro, I don't care. It's cloudy. It's been cloudy. My life is amazing. It's not perfect. It is not all sunshine and rainbows. My life is amazing, and I'm very grateful. But sometimes the people that you'd expect the least from are the person that will go above and beyond. Listen, don't expect anything from anybody. Don't expect anything from anybody. Trust me. Trust me. Those expectations that you have for other people, even if they do hit that, even if they do whatever you want, trust me, you're still not going to be happy because there's something else in there that needs work. And it's not the work other people did, it's not the work you didn't do. The expectation is what's killing you. Have zero expectations from anybody. I expect nothing from I expect nothing from nobody. Nobody owes me shit. Nobody has to do anything for me. So when somebody really does something for me and I'm like, damn, you didn't have to do that. I really appreciate that. People will start surprising you. People will start surprising you when you don't expect anything from people. There's If you want peace, go to God and delete your expectations from other people. These two things right here, building a relationship with God and having zero expectations of other people and what they do, whatever may not do, that will give you more peace than anything you take for your peace. Let that be alcohol, let that be pills, let that be the ganja, let that be whatever it may be. Having a relationship with God and deleting your expectations of others will take you places you haven't even seen in movies. Trust me. This is why I will always, if possible, if there's a little library, the ones I'm talking about, outside of people's houses and stuff like that, I will 99.9% of the time stop and take a look. And I'm glad I did. I got a thesaurus. And for some reason, 247 came to my head. And I love when God does this. And the one that caught my eye, liberty. The word liberty, let's see what it means. Freedom from bondage, deliverance, emancipation. That first one though, freedom from bondage. He's trying to free you. God is trying to free you of all these things going on in the life, in the everyday life of everybody. He's trying to free you of the depression. He's trying to free you of the anxiety. He's trying to free you of all these things that he knows are not of him and he knows are not doing you any good. But it is so comfortable. It is so comfortable for us to sit in our own pity, in our own disgust. That is easier for us to do than, let's say, actually going through with the changes that need to be made to have a better life and to have a better relationship with God. And it is so easy to be given, for example, these I'm giving you all you need to know so you could do it. Even if you have everything you need to in order to start, you probably won't. And I know it because it happened to me. I had everything I needed in order to start. And because I was doubting myself, doubting my content, doubting what I was saying, nothing came out of that. And that's okay because it taught me other things. And this is why you have to go through shit. You have to go through hell. He will put you through hell only for you to realize I had the answer all along. I tried to do it my way. It didn't work. Let's try it your way. And when you're like, you put your ego aside, you put your pride aside, you put that shield that you have up because of all the people that hurt you, because of everything that has happened to you. When you lower that and you come to God and you sit with him, he's not just gonna be looking down on you and say, "Oh, like now you want to fuck with me now." You know what I'm talking about? You know, you know what meme I'm talking about. Okay, don't act like you don't know that kid. He's not being like looking down on you, saying, "Oh, you want to fuck with me now." He's looking. Now, as a matter of fact, thank you. He's not even gonna be looking down on you. He's gonna see you on your knees, pleading and talking to him, trying to have a conversation and have a relationship with him. He's not just gonna see you from above and see, oh, let's hear what this motherfucker has to say. He'll come and sit next to you. He'll come and sit next to you and prove to you, hey, I never left. I never left. These decisions that you've been making, yeah, you were supposed to get hit. Like, I was protecting you. I've been protecting you this whole time because I needed you to go through that and do another lap trying to find you're doing laps trying to find something. But all you had to do was shift your vision. You needed to pivot. If you know, you know. You needed to pivot and just change a little bit what you were looking at, and you would have realized I had it the whole time. You were trying to teach me something. All I can do now is change and be better, do better every single day. Because every day you wake up, you have that choice. And at some point, it becomes unbearable. That becomes unbearable. And you say, hey, I'm so far gone. I'm doing this. I'm so that you stop. You stop. And I can tell you from experience, you don't want to do that. Because when you realize, hey, if I just kept going doing that thing, I wouldn't have to start all over again from scratch now. But you're not really starting from scratch because you have abilities and you have wisdom, you have things that you had to acquire through the process of fucking up. So you're not the same person you were last year. You're not the person you were 2 hours ago. So stop hating yourself because of something you did or something that you're doing that you think is hindering your relationship with God. And let's be honest, it might be hindering your relationship with God, but at the end of the day, don't take advantage of that. Don't take advantage of the fact that He will forgive, and I get caught up in the, but He's so forgiving. It's okay if I do this. It's okay if I watch that. You tell yourself these lies. By the way, this is empty. You tell yourself these lies, and you start to believe them, and then you wonder, why am I unhappy? Why am I going to that so I can feel better? Why am I sleeping with that person? And then next week it's going to be somebody else because I don't want to I don't want to deal with a relationship. I don't want to deal with that intimacy that you get with that one person. I don't want to deal with this and that. And all we're doing every day is just going in circles, looking down at our phone in the street, just going in circles, day in, day out, looking at our phone, getting that dopamine, watching things, doing things, whatever it may be. I don't know you. You have your own thing going on. But if there's one thing we all have in common, is that we have a purpose for this life. This life. We have purpose, and if you're still kicking it right now, you have something in you. Because a lot of people did not wake up today. A lot of people decided it was time to end it. A lot of people wanted to wake up today but were sick and didn't. A lot of people put their alarm for 7 a.m. and had a heart attack at 3. A lot of people plan things for tomorrow and they think that that alarm woke them up. God woke you up. And God is so merciful that He'll watch you every step of the way, not taking His hands off you because He loves you this much. He loves you so much that He would never let anything bad happen to you. Listen, He wouldn't let anything bad happen to you, but you have free will. So He can try to protect you as much as you can, as much as He can, and try to have you in this bubble. But He knows that it's not a bubble you're living in, it's a lie. You're living a lie. He's trying to have you in this protected thing so that nothing harms you in any way, shape, or form. But then you start questioning things, and the enemy starts putting things in your ear. He gave you that friendship. He put that ad on your phone. He did the enemy is working overtime. So while God is trying to protect you and heal you from all the things and protect you and shield you from all these things, you have free will. So if you decide, you know what, I'm not, you know what, just today, and even for a little bit, he will never take his hands off you, but you have free will to do whatever you want. He will have you here, but you have every right to just want to leave this space and move on. And that is when we fuck up.